Hey guys, Dan the Movie Man here with
Jacob, because I don't really want to say my YouTube channel.
I don't even know what your channel's name is anymore.
Me neither.
But I know I haven't put up the Pulp Fiction review. My bad. Ignore that. But we're gonna do our top 10 superhero movies. He's got 10, I've got 10. I'm about to tick a lot of people off.
Including me.
We both have 4 honorable mentions and then our 10 movies, of course. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our honorable mentions. We're each gonna go 10 to 6. We're each gonna go 5 to 2, and then we'll both reveal our number 1. So let's go ahead and get started with your honorable mentions.
All right, my honorable mentions, in no particular order, of course.
Okay.
Kick-Ass, Chronicle,
Oh, Chronicle. I didn't even think of Chronicle.
Hancock,
Hancock's good.
and Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right, we have a couple similarities there because my honorable mentions are this one's gonna tick some people off though.
Okay.
That it's not on my actual list.
Oh.
The Dark Knight. I like The Dark Knight, but I'm not a big Batman fan. So The Dark Knight only gets an honorable mention. Great movie. I love Heath Ledger. Christian Bale is okay. I don't like his Batman voice. That's it. And of course, Morgan Freeman's awesome.
Of course.
Kick-Ass is on my honorable mentions because who doesn't like Kick-Ass? It's just a great movie. Oh yeah, this was a very underrated movie. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it. It's got like a bad rap, I think.
Okay.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. I couldn't find it on my main list.
I almost put it on my list,
but I had to put it in my honorable mentions because
Yeah.
I really like the film.
Okay.
And my last one is one of yours as well. It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Of course.
Such a good movie, especially going in thinking it was just going to be a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what are they going to do with it? And it turned out really good. So, yeah, those are my honorable mentions. So go ahead and do your 10 to 6.
All right, my 10 to 6. Number 10, it just came out.
And by the way, talk about it a little bit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just came out, so I can't put it any higher. It's Captain America Civil War.
Oh, I'm so mad at you.
I know.
I'm so mad at you. That movie's so good.
Okay.
And I understand.
It is an
just came
amazing
out.
movie. It just came out. I've only seen it once, so I can't really judge on it too bad. It was an amazing movie. Went and saw it alone because this guy went without me. He said he would go with
I
me,
would've
but
went with you.
yeah, that's my number 10. All right, let's move on.
Dude.
My number 9 is the first Iron Man.
Okay.
Now,
Great movie.
it's a great movie.
Great movie. Started the MCU.
It did. I really enjoyed the first Iron Man movie. It was a spectacular movie. I had Iron Man 2 on my honorable mentions, but I knocked it off for Chronicle.
It's not really as good.
It's not.
Whiplash is a bad villain too.
They could have done him better.
And Mickey Rourke did him.
All right, let's move on to number 8. Ant-Man. All right, my number 8 is Ant-Man. All right.
Ant-Man.
I have to give some love to Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd did great. Michael Douglas did great.
He did.
He looked young in that one scene.
Yeah.
Like, Marvel's good at making their actors look young.
Yes. I went and saw this with a girl, so maybe that's why it's on my list.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
We'll edit it in post.
Number 7, The Incredibles.
Oh,
So,
my God.
This movie means a lot to me. I grew up watching Pixar. I grew up watching just so many Pixar movies,
dude.
and this movie on a top 10 superhero list it had to make it on here. And I decided to choose The Incredibles. Love Jack.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about The Incredibles.
That's okay. I had to look up a list.
I didn't even I did too, but I didn't even think about The Incredibles, man.
Alright, let's move on to my number 6.
Okay.
I'm already ashamed of you. So my number 6 is The Dark Knight.
I
I love that movie.
I like it too. I don't hate The Dark Knight. I'm not a big Batman fan.
Yeah, I understand. My sister's a really big Batman fan. That's what really turns me on to The Dark Knight. The Joker.
I love
Amazing
Heath Ledger.
portrayal.
Heath Ledger's great.
Amazing portrayal.
That movie's great. I just
It
couldn't
is.
put it above any of mine.
I understand. So that finishes off my top 6.
I don't think you're gonna be as mad at me now after hearing this.
Okay.
So number 10, I have the first Iron Man. So I did have it at number 9 originally, but then I forgot a certain movie and had to shift.
Yeah, it's okay.
But great movie. It's the introduction to the MCU basically. Did the Incredible Hulk come out first, or was it Iron Man?
It.
Either way,
I believe it did.
I didn't like the Incredible Hulk, but I loved Iron Man.
We don't count that.
Number 9. Here's where you're probably gonna hate me.
Okay, let's hear it.
The Dark Knight Rises. I like The Dark Knight Rises better than The Dark Knight. Yeah, you said it. I said it actually. I love Tom Hardy. I love Bane. That's what sold me on this movie. Is Bane.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, The Dark Knight Rises isn't even on my top 5.
All right, I don't care. I love The Dark Knight Rises. It's the only Batman movie on my list.
Okay.
Only Batman.
Okay.
I'm not a big Batman fan, but that movie was just awesome.
I understand.
The shot that got me from the get-go was the football player running across the field as it's collapsing.
That is a really cool scene.
Oh my god.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
So.
My number 9 is The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
Number 8, it's really low. And it's The Avengers. Seeing all the characters, plus seeing Hawkeye and Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow in there too is great. But really, Iron Man owned this movie, and it teases Civil War. That's what I love about both the Avengers. They tease Civil War.
I have a confession.
What? Is it not on your list?
Neither of the Avengers are on my
Oh
list.
my god.
I know.
But yeah, I just like how it teases Civil War. Yes. Like the Avengers teases it with the arguments, and then Avengers Age of Ultron they get physical.
Yeah.
And then Civil War I just like that.
Okay.
So
I agree.
Number 7, it's around the same spot as yours. Ant-Man. I love this movie. Paul Rudd did a great job. Michael Douglas is great as the kind of father figure role.
Yes.
And Evangeline Lilly is just hot. And she's a great actress.
Agreed.
I don't know. It was just a lot of Marvel movies depend on the world. This one was just like side thing. It's a heist movie, and I like that. It's really cool. Right, my number 6. You're gonna appreciate this. I don't know if it's on your list or if you think it should be higher, but I have X-Men First Class. Seeing how this whole group got started, because I've always loved the X-Men. Seeing young Charles and young Magneto and freaking Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy are great, and Jennifer Lawrence is great, and all these characters are great, and it was just fun. It was really fun, and I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So that's my 6. So if you want to go 5 to
Oh yeah.
2.
I want to say that you can clearly see who knows a lot more about movies and stuff than between the two of us. I'll talk as much as I can about them, but I can't give as much of information. So my number 5 came out recently too.
All right.
It's Deadpool. All right.
X gonna give it to you.
I love Deadpool. All right. I love the humor of it.
Oh.
I love Ryan Reynolds. I went back and watched one of his rom-coms.
Oh.
From like 2009, I think. I don't know when it was. Actually.
He doesn't get by in a superior acting.
And it was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was
Ryan
really
Reynolds
good.
is great.
It was really good.
Don't watch The Green Lantern though.
Oh, don't, please don't. All right, let's move to number 4. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is very low on my list.
Me and you're gonna have talk after this, man.
But I love Spider-Man 2. Doc Ock is amazing. He is an amazing villain.
You can see my Mountain Dew thing, by the way.
Your hanging thing.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go back to.
Spider-Man that movie is. I agree that is very amazing. I love that movie, and I'd go back and watch it again. Number 3. X-Men: Days of Futures Past. Okay, that's my number 3. I am an X-Men fanboy, and that's why you haven't heard anything yet. Because now I got into X-Men late. Because I didn't jump into X-Men.
I know what your number
like
is.
1, 2, and 3. I jumped into X-Men Origins.
Oh,
Wolverine.
Really? That was your first one?
X-Men Origins Wolverine was my first one. That's why it is dear in my heart, but it's not on my top 10. Or my honorable mention.
X2 is my first one.
Oh, okay.
Which I loved X2.
I tried to go back and watch the X-Men movies. They just didn't give me the same flavor.
Hugh Jackman was really small in the first 2. It's funny.
It's true.
He got really big. And it's like continuity here now.
You ready to hear number 2?
Number 2. What's number 2?
My number 2 is X-Men First Class.
I knew it was good.
X-Men First Class.
You always talk about how you like it better, so.
It's my favorite because it was the origins of them. And Darwin.
Yeah.
Darwin was so amazing. I wish he could have stayed longer, but he couldn't.
Yeah, I liked
and I love that they gave Mystique.
Oliver Platt is in X-Men First Class. I always talk about Oliver Platt. Oliver Platt made a splat in that movie.
Raven, Mystique.
She's become such a bigger character because of this.
She's always been one of my favorites, and then I was so proud that she got more of a. And of course, J Law. J Law.
This is great. All right.
Those are my 5 to 2.
I feel pressure now.
And those are movies I really appreciate.
So here's my 5 to 1, or 5 to 2. Sorry. Number 5, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is I don't know how many times I watched this movie growing
Buffy
up.
is amazing.
I had no, I had the VHS when I was a kid, and I wore it out. I wore it out. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. I love Spider-Man. As you can probably tell, you can't see, but I have a giant Spider-Man drawing above this right now. But Spider-Man, like, just he'd been in a live-action TV show, which was awful, and he'd had some great cartoons, but we'd never really seen a faithful adaptation on screen. And Tobey Maguire knocked it out of the park as Peter Parker, as Spider-Man. Willem Dafoe was a great Green Goblin. Harry was perfect. James Franco did great, and I just love that movie. And I turned off my phone, so I don't know what my number 4 is. 4, Deadpool. I originally forgot about Deadpool because I was like, I was planning this. And I'm like, I'm gonna put Deadpool on my list, and then I just started thinking about other movies and lost it. But I remembered and I put it on my list. 4 is Deadpool. All right. Ryan Reynolds is great. Colossus in this movie, man. Colossus is perfect.
Colossus,
he's spot on. Negasonic, I love Negasonic. And they're not in there that much.
Yeah.
But they're in there just enough to make you smile. The humor's spot on. I was afraid when I watched the trailers too that they were revealing all the jokes.
Yeah.
Nowhere near to revealing all the jokes. Not even close. It's just a great movie. Deadpool breaks the fourth wall so many times. He makes so many good jokes. The villain is not great, but he's not bad. I love Gina Carano as Angel Dust. She's great, and she didn't die. So you see her in Deadpool 2. Who knows? My number 3 just came out, and I know it's really soon, but I've watched it more than once, so I think I have a good grasp on it. Captain America: Civil War. Oh my God, this was great because it does so many things. It brings all these guys together. It introduces 2 new characters in the MCU, but it's still a Captain America movie. It's not like Avengers: Civil War. It's Captain America's movie, and you see what happens with all these characters. Spider-Man he's great. He's great in this movie. Black Panther's great. The budding romance between Vision and Scarlet Witch. Or Wanda. I'm sorry, Wanda. We don't want to get sued by Fox. But Wanda's great. And Hawkeye's so underrated, man. I love Hawkeye.
You weren't saying that in the first Avengers movie.
Screw everyone who doesn't like Hawkeye. I love Hawkeye. Alright, my number 2. And I really debated here because I really love this movie. And I didn't see this movie until a month ago. I saw this movie for the first time a month ago. I put it off forever. X-Men: Days of Future Past. I love this movie. I love this movie so much. It's just everything. You get to see James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender back, but you also get to see Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart, who are legends. You get to see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. You get to see Halle Berry as Storm, even if it's small.
Yeah.
You get to see her. And I just love that. And I love at the end, when he gets back to the present day, you see Beast and you see Jean Grey, and it's awesome. It's great. I just love, and the story is so great. It's great. So,
do you want me to
reveal your number 1, sir?
Don't even have to look at my phone.
I know mine.
I know you're a student.
Yeah.
You probably don't mind. I might make a bunch of people angry, maybe, because it wasn't a great movie, because people were angry at the villain. But my number 1 is Iron Man 3.
Really?
Yeah.
That's shocking.
I am a Iron Man. Just I will go all out for Iron Man. I was Team Iron Man all through Civil War, even though nobody won, in my views. I was Team Iron Man the whole way, even near the end. No spoilers.
It's shocking that you picked
Iron Man 3. I loved it.
I like it.
I liked the twist with the Mandarin because everyone was like, "Oh, it's so dumb." But being a understanding of the Iron Man thing, that it's kind of unbelievable to see a villain that can control the elements, as the Mandarin is supposed to be, right? I'm not wrong there. Okay. Maybe I didn't like the twist as much. Like, it would have been cool to see the Mandarin, the real Mandarin. But
yeah, it would have been awesome.
Seeing all the suits at the end
was pretty cool. Oh man,
just amazing. It was just amazing. And his portrayal in it brought the new character of Tony Stark, the more humble. He has problems. He's fighting inner problems, and that movie. And I like Robert Downey Jr. But that movie
he got to live without the shrapnel on his chest in that.
He did. I was kind of angry at the end of that, but honestly, I believe that was the best change because I wouldn't want shrapnel on my chest either. All right. Let's hear your number 1.
So I first saw this movie back in 2004. And at the time, I didn't understand how movies worked. But It's been my favorite then. It's my favorite now. And if it wasn't for not just this movie, but this franchise, we would not have Avengers. We would not have Iron Man. Well, we probably would, but we wouldn't have this big universe. It was the first superhero movie to really take off, superhero franchise take off. And it is still highly regarded as one of the best superhero movies of all time. Spider-Man 2. Oh my god, I love this movie. Spider-Man, everything that was great about Spider-Man was dialed up to 11 in this movie. The characters are progressed instead of going backward. They're not stale. Doc Ock's a great villain. Peter's life goes to crap. You see him not just being Spider-Man, but he's struggling with being Spider-Man and being a man. And his life goes to hell. You know, it's just great. Alfred Molina is great as Dr. Octopus. And, I mean, just everything. That train scene, man. I love that train scene so much. It's my overall number one. I had to put Spider-Man 2. Yeah. Okay,
right.
so I think that's it.
All right.
Tell us what you think. Who had a better list? I think it was me.
You did.
But hey, okay. But yeah, so
I had Iron Man 3 as number 1. I know.
You're gonna get a lot of hate.
I know.
But thank you guys for watching. Tell us what you think below. And hey, maybe I'll start posting on here eventually. Probably not. This might not even go up. Who knows?
I probably won't even be in another video, honestly.
Well, we can do another video.
Okay, cool.
We'll do top 10 superheroes. What the heck?
Ooh, we don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to do that. We'll figure something out. We'll record something else.
Top 10 series or something. I don't know.
Top 10 movies. Let's do that.
That'll be hard, but okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Let's do it. Bye. Peace. Shalom.
Jewish now?
Yeah. By the way, his number 1 was originally Batman and Robin. I had to persuade him out of it. So, thank you guys for watching.
What?
I'll see you next time.